Welcome, Aquarius. 6 and 3. 3, 6. Somebody wishes that they could turn back the clock and do things over. You mean the world to this person. You mean the world to me. You are my sunshine. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. All right, let's begin your reading. Now, I have already shuffled this deck for you. We're just going to give it a few extra swishes. I'm seeing 2 and 4. 1 and 4. Okay, in 4, please. And 3. Yeah, somebody is definitely standing there reminiscing. In 2. And in 1. Show us the current situation, please. Show us the current situation. Yeah. So this person that's thinking about you is right here. They look worried, scared. Trying to get a focus on their facial expression here. Funny that they were saying that they wish that they could turn back the clock and do things over, because it's like they've done something over and over again. In the 9 of Wands, you definitely could be dealing with a Sagittarius, because there's Sagittarius energy in both of these cards. This person is frightened of what you can do. It's like they may have been throwing stones in your path repeatedly. There's something that they have been doing over and over again. They may have been trying to play mind games with you, but it looks like it's only impacted them. What they're scared and wary of here is that you can meet any challenge. They also may be scared and wary that you're interested in something else. You're engaged and interested, and your gaze is not going toward them. It's happy and positive, and this person may also, what may intimidate them, the energy of the Page of Wands is very raw energy. This page has an idea. They're inspired by something that they've come up with. It's the energy of the Page of Wands is sort of the pure, raw, unadulterated, inspirational energy. So they're frightened to death of something. What are they frightened of? What is this person frightened and intimidated of? that you're not stressed? They're stressed. They are the ones that are losing sleep. They're in the 9s here, and you just don't seem to care. Your mind is not affected by whatever it is that they've been doing. Clearly, this person has been trying to stress you out. There's something that they've been doing that has bounced back on them, and it's like they've been so focused on something they can't see the forest for the trees. What are they? There's something that they are regretting as well here. What is this person regretting? They're in a state. No wonder they want to turn back the clock. What is this person regretting? Oh, trying to make things difficult for you. Behind the scenes. I just saw 444. So this is like a hidden enemy. This is someone who went out of their way scheming behind the scenes to make things extremely difficult for you. Do you see how they're looking back here? And they're they're getting a kick out of the fact that the road was difficult for you. They caused you difficulty, and you know, it's like they were very, very stubborn and insistent on making things absolutely creating a hard climb for you. And they were doing this behind the scenes. They were scheming in some way. They're regretting this now. Why are they regretting? That's probably a stupid question, but I'm playing dumb here. There's 3 reasons why. Well, they were very focused on money. This person was very focused on money. There could be another energy involved here. So there's a King of Pentacles, and I don't think that that's this person. So there could have been someone that was trying to cause problems between you and a King of Pentacles. So, I mean, this could be, I feel like this is another energy. Well, how does the King of Pentacles feel about this person right now? So this could be someone that was trying to drive a wedge between you and a King of Pentacles. So that could be a Virgo, or it could be a wealthy man, it could be head of a family, or a boss, or it could be anybody. How does the King of Pentacles feel about this person? All right. Now, so King of Pentacles feels like this person may have either offered to do something or wants their forgiveness, or has a strange, definition of love. King of Pentacles thinks this person is focused on money, but they need forgiveness for something. It's like they mix up the idea of money and love. How does the King of Pentacles feel about this person? All right, so the King of Pentacles is aware that this person has been doing something or saying something repeatedly. The King of Pentacles feels like this person has been very focused. They've had a sort of like a tunnel vision about you. What does the King of Pentacles think and feel about this person? Like they've been trying to hold you back. King of Pentacles thinks that you've been very patient with this person. Let's go back to the person. It looks like, so there's 3 characters here. There's you, there's the sneaky person, and there's a King of Pentacles. I have no idea how these people relate to you, except that the sneaky person has had tunnel vision and has, the way that outsiders look at how you've been dealing with this situation is that you've been very patient and kind. All right? Let's go back to the person in the 7 of Swords, the sneaky person. How is that person thinking and feeling about Aquarius right now? The sneaky person. How is that person? Oh. Okay. So there's somebody here who's trying to be very manipulative, okay? The sneaky person is trying to manipulate something. They may be trying to manipulate a connection between you and them. They may actually love you, but they're manipulating something. How is this sneaky person feeling about Aquarius right now? How is this sneaky person feeling about Aquarius? Like you don't care. Like you do not care. Like you could take them or leave them. So, there's definitely feelings of love here, but you appear to be nonchalant about this sneaky person. Show me a little bit more about how this sneaky person is feeling about Aquarius. You may have walked out of this situation. Okay, so this person thinks that they can manipulate you. I'm going to read the Knight of Cups here in the reverse, because it's like with the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who likes to play games. This is a game player. I feel like, though, you are coming up obviously as the Fool here, but it's a very powerful card. They are coming up in the minor arcana as a knight, not a king. So this person may have thought initially that they could manipulate or trick you or play games with you. So you appear to this sneaky person to be, willing to walk off a cliff. But the thing is, they're seeing you as being rather invincible. How is this person, the sneaky person, how are they thinking and feeling? Could be dealing with a Scorpio here, by the way. Oh, what they're worried about. What they're worried about is that, I just saw 1111, is that the other, the King of Pentacles energy is coming toward you. So I do feel like the sneaky person, okay, this is someone, for many of you, that was interested in you romantically. Now, for some of you, it could just be a manipulator, but they're involving this other masculine energy here. For those of you where this is a romantic situation, this could be somebody who repeatedly appeared to be capable of offering commitment, but they were either playing games with your mind about this, they weren't serious about it, they weren't living up. They were essentially making empty promises. Oh boy, are they ever focused on you. A lot of Virgo energy here, by the way, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. So the sneaky person feels like you can see right through them. The other thing is, so this is sort of breaking off into two situations. One is a love situation and the other isn't. For those of you where this is not a love situation, there are two masculine energies here. One of them is honest, who can see what the sneaky person is doing. And the other person obviously is sneaky, but for those of you where this is a love situation, there's somebody here who is very focused on you. Well, there's two people who are very focused on you, but there's sort of a more mature energy here who's standing by, watching. Wow, look at the past here. Somebody is, for those of you where this is a love situation, somebody's very much in love with you. There's a truth here that somebody can see about the fact that you were very kind to them in the past. They're aware that their best memories and some of the Six of Cups are the sweetest love memories ever. Again, we're getting this other plane of energy here. For some of you, this is not a love situation. It could be a family situation. It could be a sibling here. But for those of you where this is not a love situation, there is a more mature energy here that can see what's going on between you and possibly a sibling. Somebody is aware that you were very kind to a sibling, or that in the past. Now there's some kind of a collaboration going on here, or discussion here. Somebody is talking about you, okay? Somebody is talking about you. Somebody is examining very carefully the past here. They're examining the past. What is somebody realizing about the past? What is somebody realizing about the past? Okay, that there's been some kind of a repetitious pattern here. Look, I'm getting this energy of this destiny swap here. For some of you, this could be a family situation where a sibling has engaged in a destiny swap. In other words, somebody, it's like they wanted to become you. There's somebody may have wanted to get back at you. Somebody is looking very closely here at something that happened in the past, and there was a switch. There was some kind of a change. What is this change in the past? Okay, it has something, so for men, look at the ending here. Look, for some of you, there may have been a sibling that sort of knocked you out of position. There may have been a sibling that knocked you out of position. And there's a sort of a patriarchal energy that recognizes this. There's an ending in the past. What is this King of Pentacles recognizing here? Just saw 1555. They feel guilty. They feel terrible. So, guys and gals, for a lot of you, this could be a situation, sorry if I'm yelling, where something has happened and you had to endure it. Somebody put you through a very hard time. This could be a sibling who tried to do a destiny swap. In other words, they may have wanted to take your place. They may have sort of shoved you out of position. Now, where that is the case, there is a mature energy here that is looking at this and that is really feeling very regretful and remorseful. They're also realizing the sorrow that you went through. They're seeing this up close. They're also noticing that somebody is feeling very guilty, and this guilt could be coming from the sneaky person. For others of you where this is a love situation, that message that we had about in the beginning where somebody wishes that they could do things over again, there is somebody who wanted a commitment with you, and they are recognizing that they literally destroyed the connection. They destroyed it. And they're very much in regret over this. Can we get a present moment to future, please, if we're allowed to? Present moment to, oh my goodness. Well, somebody is going to be facing judgment. Massive amount of Scorpio energy here. At the present, there is somebody who is actually looking back. So there's an idea of a complete turn here with judgment of a 360-degree turn. You can see the reflection here. There's a mirror reflection of that family. And what somebody is doing here is they are examining their own behavior. And they are regretting their own behavior in a very deep way. 1818. Could be dealing with a Pisces. That could be the moon there. Show me more about present moment to future. Somebody, there's also, for those of you, for those of you where you got knocked out of a position in a family or somebody did a destiny swap, somebody is really feeling terrible. And I feel like this could be someone within a family who recognizes that you had to give up, that you had to walk away, that you had to forfeit, that you took on a loss. You were abandoned and you had to abandon something. There is a feeling here of remorse over having judged you. All right, so this is very good because what it indicates is that this is all clearing itself up on its own. Show me a little bit more about the future if we're allowed to know, please, for Aquarius. Wow. Wow. So it's like somebody recognizes that they lost you. And, in you walking away, you may have been the only one that brought happiness and joy to this situation. Look at all the cups. But as somebody has lost you, and in losing you, and you walking away, all the joy, it's like somebody vacuumed up all all the happiness. It's gone without you. So, you know, your loss has become everybody else's loss here. Could be a Pisces involved here. There's 2 cards of Pisces there. Yeah, I believe we're at the end of the reading, and this is an incredibly amazing message here for both of these situations. With Temperance and the 10 of Cups, you will be getting your 10 of Cups. That is how the universe is evening things out here. This is happiness, serenity, total emotional fulfillment. But notice how there's an idea of a switch here. So something is being given back to you. Something is being replenished. There's a healing going on here. And so for those of you where this was a family situation, this is all on all planes. Things are healing here. And it's happening. If you can just be a little bit patient, things are balancing and themselves out here. You've literally done the impossible. So all things are healing and rebalancing here. For those of you where this is a love situation, there is somebody who is no longer afraid of emotional fulfillment. They are literally, you know, this is somebody getting their balance, getting their bearings, rebalancing here. And so all is being replenished here. It's an incredibly good reading. Let's get some advice from Spirit. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to ask, for those of you where this was a destiny swap family situation, what does Spirit advise for that situation? Okay, there it is. And for those of you where this was a love situation, wow. All right, so for the destiny swap situation, where this was not a love reading, you are entering a period of positive change, deep and profound transformations that definitely make sense with the Judgment card and the Temperance that occur at the deepest level of your being. You emerge with a renewed passion for life, full of romance and creativity. It's very positive. For where this was a romantic situation, I feel like these could be mixed up, by the way. I surrender all negative beliefs that no longer serve me and replace them with loving thoughts and intentions. From this moment on, I will listen only to the voice of love. Your love is an endless source of inspiration. Guys, I think I had this mixed up. I think this is for the destiny swap situation. So in other words, if somebody judged you and you were driven out of a family or something, somebody is now not listening. They're no longer going to listen to that, whoever that sneaky person was who brought on the judgment. If this is a love situation, there is a deep, profound transformation occurring, and there is a renewal and an upcoming romance for you. Incredibly powerful reading. I just saw 2333. Aquarius, let me know if it resonates. I'm so glad to post this for you. And thank you for watching.